This is Eddie.
And I'm Lindsay. We are coming to you live from the WSMS studio. Please give your attention to Salem for the pledge.
Good morning. Please
join me in a moment of silence. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember to show respect, make a difference, and set the bar high. Have a great day. Now back to the announcers.
Attention teachers. Please send any donations that you receive for the Hurricane Relief Drive to the seminar room and advisory daily. We will be sorting these items as the week goes on. Thank you, SMS National Junior Honor Society. And now for a video.
Sits by the water, the southernmost point monument doesn't usually sit in it. In this video, it looks like it sustained some damage in Hurricane Irma. Despite flooding on the island, Key West wasn't the worst hit place when Irma came ashore in the Keys as a Category 4 storm. In areas to the east, like Cudjoe Key and Big Pine Key, some homes were completely destroyed. One resident there says there's no power, no cell service, no running water, no gasoline. But a lot of progress is being made across the Keys as a whole. Debris has been cleared out of 80% of the roads. Strict building codes have preserved many of the homes. Water is flowing in the upper Keys. Cell service is being restored, and some hospitals are opening back up. Throughout the state of Florida, about 3.8 million people were still without electricity last night. More than 500,000 had the same problem in Georgia and neighboring states. The storm had some sort of impact on 9 states and killed 33 people in the U.S. But overall, the country fared better than several parts of the Caribbean, where at least 44 people were killed and entire islands were decimated. You can get an idea of what they've been through by seeing what the hardest hit part of the Florida Keys looks like.
The destruction you haven't seen. The first key, Key West, disabled by Irma. No power, water, gas. No hope for better anytime soon. And yet these scenes, backed up by the fact that so few lost their lives, a better than expected outcome. But each step closer to Cudjoe Key, where Irma's evil eye made landfall, devastation. Blocks of debris, downed power lines, and mutilated memories, tempest-tossed. More severe than anywhere else in Florida. First responders of Task Force 2 in Florida doing search and rescue have never seen anything like this. How do you make sense of all these houses are gone and then this house is standing?
Look at the draw, I guess.
Big Pine Key. Not a big pine to be seen here. Houses splintered, gone. Boats everywhere, reminding streets were rivers for hours. Ground littered with personal effects. One tape, a surreal suggestion. Yes, that says gone with the wind. I mean, looks like you had a crew with sledgehammers in here who were angry at somebody.
You're right. Mother Nature, she does what she wants when she wants to. This is where the eye hit, so that's why we're focusing our primary search efforts here.
Another house blown off its slab and collapsed. A search dog gets excited. The saws and anxious looks come out. Thankfully, nothing worse than spoiled meat this time. Each block can take hours to clear. Shouting, sawing, searching, sweaty, sleep-deprived saviors work all day, into night, and day again. Everywhere you walk, a horror of the unknown. And yet for all that's lost, people remain. They come to us shell-shocked and with the same request, to use our satellite phone, to call and tell loved ones they're alive. This young family lost their home, solace in survival, and a beautiful son who will still have a future. But this is so hard.
I can't leave it. The water's still in the house. I can't even get in there yet.
More come, desperate to tell their kids they're okay.
Hey, Jess, I'm alive.
To tell siblings they made it.
Leslie, it's your incredibly awesome brother. Me and Mom are okay. Kind of wiped out down here. We'll get in touch with you whenever we can, but we're okay. All right, bye.
This mother and son have each other and their sense of humor.
You're the best thing I've seen all day. I want you to know that.
Flying for how long?
No. The best I've seen all day.
They'll need both to make it through the next few weeks and months.
Oui, livre, c'est Maryse.
Even speaking French, the message is clear. I made it, and I will never stay for a hurricane again.
The main thing I said, I don't care, even if we don't have a house, we can rebuild. But as long as we were safe, you know.
Here in what was once paradise, so many say they don't know when they'll look at the sky the same way again.
Is it true that the more time you spend
Graders, tickets for Friday's dance are now on sale. You may purchase one during the last 15 minutes of lunch. The dance is on Friday from 4 to 5:30. There will be pizza and other concessions to buy too. Make sure you arrange a way to get home.
If you are interested in being on student council for the 2017-18 school year, please stop by the Student Services for an application. Applications are due Monday, September 25th. If you would prefer an online application, you can email Mrs. Hoover to request one.
Current 6th and 7th graders, if you are interested in traveling to China, there is an informational meeting this Friday, September 22nd at 7:30 a.m. in the Discovery Middle School LGI.
And now for sports. Last night, the 7th grade volleyball team improved to 14-3 after a 2-set win against Northridge. Cadence McLaughlin led the charge with 10 assists, 9 digs, 3 aces, and 2 kills. Shea Hall added 4 kills and 2 digs. Gigi Lavisa also played well defensively with 5 digs. The team looks to continue their winning streak tomorrow against a very good Westside team at Westside. Wish a Lady Spartan good luck if you see her.
After a long bus ride to Northridge last night, the Spartans defeated the Raiders 25-16 and 25-24. Leading the team in assists was Paige Hensley with 5. Janet Mawala dug up 4 shots and had 1 kill. Sydney Hanna also had a great game with 6 digs and 1 kill. Please wish the girls luck as they travel to Westside tomorrow to face another really tough Elkhart team.
The boys' cross-country team beat John Young, but took their first defeat to Northridge last night. Joey Rutten finished in 3rd place overall with a time of 12:08. Nicholas Probst finished in 5th place and Cooper Hums in 8th place overall. The boys now hold a record of 7-1.
The girls' cross-country team kept their undefeated season going, led by record-breaking performances from Avery Woods, Mumbai Oithaka, Brianna Betzer, and Mackenzie Holland. All finished in the top 10 to help the Spartans. Others placing for Schmucker were Ellie Stabnick, Alyssa Messenger, and Avery Woods. Avery Woods has now ran at 3 different courses this season and has set the course record for each of those. Congratulations, Avery, on that difficult task.
Thanks for joining us. But first, a special announcement.
Oh, okay. Daddy was skipping me. Okay. Good morning. I'm Mr. Sears, and I teach 7th grade science here at Schmucker. I'm also the intramurals director, and I would like to begin by letting you know what that means. Here's a miniature word study for all of you word lovers out there. Word haters, feel free to listen into. Intra means within, and murals means the walls, or walls. So intramurals means within the walls. Schmucker intramurals means within the walls of Schmucker. In other words, intramural activities are those that are done among students within a school, as opposed to our typical sports teams that practice together and then compete against teams from other schools. Those would be known as interscholastic sports. Why don't they call intramurals intrascholastics? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Football, volleyball, and cross country are examples of interscholastic sports teams that are in season right now that you just heard about. Doing well. Nothing against our Spartans athletic teams, but what about the rest of you? Past intramural activities have been ultimate frisbee, which is just frisbee football, disc golf, volleyball, open gym, ping pong, dodgeball, foosball, aerobie, even super bomberman, and even lawn bowling, which makes me think of somebody we should recognize who doesn't maybe get the recognition usually because he's not on a school sports team, but I hear about his accomplishments and I think that's pretty impressive. So want to introduce to you 7th grader Nathan Brazo, but I call him Nathan Brazo. And he participated in a bowling tournament over the weekend called the TKO. And he was in the Division 5, which averages 140 to 160 each game. He bowled a 1046. Overall, he was the 2 seed, made the top 5, and moved on. 19 kids in his group defeated the 3 seed with a 170, which, by the way, happens to be higher than the best score I've ever had in bowling. Thanks a lot. He made it to the championships. He defeated the number 1 seed with a 174, which is pretty impressive. So I think it's pretty cool that Nathan does all this stuff, and then I wanted to just recognize him. So pretty cool that he does that, and congratulations. Keep it up. You want to play some lawn bowling later?
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, good. I brought him in because he also participated in a lot of the intramural sports and activities last year, and we really enjoyed having him, so come and join us. All right, so for the rest of the announcement, first place out of 19 kids. So, upcoming activities we have planned: street hockey, everything that I listed above, and more. We just need some of you who are interested, and we need some staff who are interested in supervising. And so it's an all call to staff as well. I didn't send out my email to everybody, but saving that time right now. Staff, I hope you're listening. Staff, put down your phone. Just kidding. All right. Tomorrow, after school, till 5 o'clock, we'll have an intramurals free-for-all event and meeting in which we will discuss potential activities, ideas, suggestions, and we'll play whatever everybody wants to play, such as get a bowling ball, put a bowling pin in the yard, and roll bowling ball at it. We do that. We can, if you want. So, if you're interested, we can do real sports and things too. So, if you're interested, meet in my room, Mr. Sears' room, 2:30, after school, till 5. Arrange for rides to pick you up at the greenhouse door behind the school, which is door I. And I think that's about it. Thank you. Now back to Eddie and Lindsay.
Have a great day. See you tomorrow. But first, a joke. Wait, I'm getting some breaking news. It's fixed now. Have a great day, Schmucker.